Hey everybody, it's Royman16 and I'm back once again for another Dragon Ball Super review. And today I'm reviewing Dragon Ball Super episode 27, entitled Shikyu Bakuhatsu Kitsaku no Kamehameha, and which is entitled The Earth Explodes, the Decisive Kamehameha Wave. Now guys, this episode is pretty much like the Resurrection F movie in terms of plot, but it's better in my opinion. So we start off with Vegeta transforming into Super Saiyan Blue, like the movie. He goes to fight Frieza, but I like in this version more in that Vegeta actually gets more hits than Frieza. He really starts unloading on him, with punches, shots, even block kicks, etc., etc. It feels more of a beatdown in this version than in the movie, which I like more. I felt the transformation in this episode was a little bit better. Maybe not as great as the movie, but still good. Still very good. Sumitomo's score in this one was good as well. I think also better than the movie. Actually, in the movie, I don't even think there was a score for Vegeta's transformation, but anyway. So in this version, Goku actually explains that Vegeta became a Super Saiyan Blue by training with Whis, and that he did not have to use the God Ritual. Which now, guys, we get a confirmation of pretty much how they obtained the power. So there's no more question, guys, that it can be done by training. You don't really necessarily need the God Ritual. It can be done, either way. So just like in the movie, Frieza powers down and goes to destroy the planet. Now in this version, it's way better in this version. At least the explosion part of it is. First of all, the animation of the explosion is really good. I like they really put their money into the explosion. And also, they show shots of everyone. Videl and Pan. We got 18 and Marin, Dr. Briefs, and pretty much everyone, going about their lives. And we get the explosion, and it's really saddening. It felt more epic in this version than in the movie, because in the movie it was just kind of an explosion, and that's pretty much it. So once the explosion happens, Whis does his basically his shield, just like in the movie. Beerus tells him to block, shield them from the explosion. And then in this version, Whis actually reverts time, but he doesn't tell them until now. Whether in the movie they told him when they did the sneezing scene where Beerus sneezed and it pretty much destroys the planet. In this version, they did it pretty much now in this final episode. So I think that's better than in the movie. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think so far of this arc and this episode? I felt it was better than in the movie. At least this episode, it was really good. It definitely made up for the last couple episodes where animation was off and the pacing. It's kind of been a disappointment for the last 3 episodes, but I think this episode made up for it, even though it's pretty much like the movie. So we get Goku going Super Saiyan Blue, like in the movie, to finish off Frieza with the Kamehameha. He finishes him off, and then that's pretty much it of the fight, really, and nothing much else, except, we get Frieza back in hell, just like in the movie. Then we cut to some after things, I suppose. It seems more like in this version of the events, Beerus and Whis are more like kind of like friends. It's almost like how Majin Buu became really like their companion, pretty much after and the end of the Buu saga. But anyway, so we get a good old, basically moment between Gohan and Piccolo, and this is really interesting because in this version, I really like this part. Gohan tells Piccolo that he needs to protect his family and his friends, and so he's now going to pretty much train with Piccolo, which that's a really good thing, I think, because it gives Gohan pretty much some resolve of what he finally realizes now that he cannot just slack off his training, and he must train in order to prevent any more damage to the Earth and etc. So I really like that part. And we get another moment with Goku and Vegeta, and this one's just like the movie, where Goku explains to Vegeta that if they team up, they can potentially beat Beerus, and Vegeta obviously says no, they're not going to do that, which I don't know, it isn't the same as in the movie, this version. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it of this episode. Um, it's pretty much it. This arc so far, it's kind of been under the bar in terms of quality wise. I didn't think it was as good as the movie. Probably the Battle of Gods arc was better, but overall, that is the episode and that's the arc. And next week we're going to continue with episode 28, and we're going to finally get Champa. After about 6-7 months of waiting, we finally get actual new material from the manga, guys. And so that's pretty much it. It seems like we get the explanation of the universes next week, and we get the introduction of Beerus and Champa, and the pretty much the suit scene like in the manga. But that's next week, guys. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. It's a pretty short review, not much really happening too much. But I like this episode better than in the movie. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. What do you think of the whole arc in general and this episode? And do you like it more? Do you like it less? Leave a comment. And that is it for today. So have a great one, guys. Stay awesome. And until next time.